All right, you beautiful people have been web to clean, yeah, cheapskate fishing, and yeah, I know it's been a long while, isn't it? I didn't actually get to go out last year, but we're ready. We're going to go out to see as far as we can see, to see what we can see. Yeah, we're going to go out fishing. I hope the audio's correct. I haven't tested for anything. It's recording. Going out on the outside. I'm not going to go past the bar. There's a little bit of a breeze today. Anyway, we'll see what happens when we get out there. We've got to go out so far to get past the no fishing zone. Apparently, that is still in force. Anyhow, let's get out of here, and I'll give you a little shout out when we get a bit further in. Okay, clear out. See you in a bit. So here we are, back on the water again, heading towards the castle. Obviously, I've only just launched, but here we go. We're on our way out, so that'll be nice. Got my second camera here. Normally I put a time lapse on that camera, but I think just because of the slow pace of movement and the wibble wobble, I don't think I'll bother too much with time lapsing. What can I say? We're fishing lugworm. I got some lugs in the bait box here that I pumped the other day. I went out fishing off the shore 2 days ago. First, I've been shore fishing for ages. I have been, forgotten what it's called then, lure fishing, spin fishing. And I did about 4 weeks ago, pardon me, catch a lovely keeper bass. And then I did land a 6-7 pound plus bass. But as I was sort of trying to get the lure out of its mouth, I wasn't even in the water. I was in a little puddle next to the water. The bloody string broke and the bass managed to get past me between my legs and back out into the water. But there we are, that's the one that got away. Worst thing was I didn't get the lure back, so I've had to buy new lures there. I'm more interested in really preserving the bass. I don't like to send them back with a lure in their mouth, but hopefully that would have worked its way out by now because he was a beautiful bass. Anyway, right, that's me yibby yabbering. Yeah, we're fishing, we're going to be bait fishing. I have got some lures with me in case we do hit a load of feeding bass, and there's something out there I can see, but it's miles and miles away out by the other barrel posts. I don't know if it's birds hitting the water. Could be some small thing. Anyway, I'd like to get a couple of mackerel today. That would be nice. Something to put in the air fryer. Anyway, we're making good speed here, so I'm going to save the battery. Got a couple of batteries with me today. Remember to bring them, and we'll see you when we get a bit further out, or when I think I should start fishing. I may pull in on the side and do a bit of side fishing. Anyway, okay, right, see you in a bit. We're going to keep the boat straight, keep the kayak straight. Once we're across this, we're in some calmer water, so got to be careful here. There is a side current. Woof, woof. Very unusual. Rapids, really, that's what it is. And we're over, more or less. So we're getting to the calmer water just up here. Oh, there's a little bit of a scary moment then. Not too bad though, that's not too bad. That's survivable. Let's just get in the calmer water and we'll be out of that, heading towards the watchtower off the military base over there. I'm sure they don't really want me filming it, but there we go. Right, so I've pulled in on one of the sandbanks here. I'm now outside the legal range for fishing. You can see, I don't feel to pick it up on camera, there's a yellow buoy over there, and just over behind me there is a red buoy. Quite a nice area. Look, this is all draining off. This is a good spot to maybe throw a bit of bait in while I wait. And the reason I've stopped here more or less is to, one, put my life jacket on, which I haven't put on yet because it was coming out was okay, wasn't too bad. And two, just to check my anchor system is all working. So that's what we're going to do now. Because the last thing I want to do is get into a position where I don't want to go out any further. I'm getting dragged out by the tide. throw my anchor out to stop and shit goes wrong. Yeah, we don't want that. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to test out the anchor system and just make sure that if I throw it out, it all comes out nice and clean. So that's what I'm just doing now. So health and safety tips out the way. Right, fishing shall commence. We're going to bait up my rods, and I'm basically going to do a couple of little casts here. There's 2 flows of water here, so there might be fish hanging about. And then I'm going to wait by and wait for, I don't want to go, the tide's still on the way out and it's not many of the sandbanks have appeared yet. So I don't want to get sucked all the way out to the Bristol Channel. So I'm just going to wait here till the tide starts to calm down. I don't know if you can pick it up there, but you can see how fast that's moving. About 4 or 5 mile an hour, maybe 6 mile an hour tide. And that's where I came from. If you can see the village right in the back there. I'm about 2.5, 3 miles away. That's how long it takes to get here, simply because there's a bylaw which prevents me from fishing this side, from the castle to Ferryside, from this buoy to the buoy behind me. There's a no fish bass zone, which I think is a bit silly now. There's new bass rules where you can only take 2 bass. You know, I can understand, yeah, years ago you could come along and take 20 bass, but now there's only 2 bass. Like, that's minimal effect it's going to have here. And you can only fish it on a big boat on medium to high tide. You can't come out when it's like this, it's too shallow. Anyway, right, stop, jibber jabber England, go catch some fish. I hear you all, back in a bit. Oh, if it's going to develop into anything, oh, I think he's still there. I think he's still here. Yeah, he's still on there. Should really take my, put this down. I don't think it's anything big, but I think it's going to be a little bass. Come on. Come on. What we got? Here he is. He's fighting in a little bit of water. Let's go to him. Going to be a little one. There he is. Hey, give me a nice little fight. Anyway, here he comes. Let me just turn. Wait. Oh, he's going for a run. Whoa, he's going for another run. Let's put him on this. Let's put him on. Oh, he's going for another run. Come on. There he is. Oh, he bloody swallowed the hook right down. Bugger. Hopefully that hook will fall out. It's right down now, it's right into his gullet. If I try to extract it, so I've cut it as close to the hook as I can. That hook will rust out. It's not a very good quality hook. They're just pin hooks basically. So hopefully he'll make it. He hasn't come back up now, so he's in the water. So best of luck. I hope he's, and if he is ill, then something else will eat him. Something bigger will eat him. So I don't like to put it back like that. That's not a good start to my fishing trip, is it? I hate to see that. Oh well. All right, okay. Hopefully we get a bigger one that hooks himself through the lip next time, and I've got to put a hook back on this rod. Right, go now. All right, just that one little fish here. I think I'm going to launch back out, and I think we're going to go over to the other sandbank there. See the fish jumping out there, but I'm not sure. I think I'll head back out because when the tide turns, I've got longer to fish on the way back in. All right, hopefully we'll get something better on the way out there. See you in a bit. Just had an almighty bite on this rod. Oh, yep, there's something on there. Oh, it's tugging. This actually, it feels more like, this is going to be like a smooth-hound. Going to be another shark. There's a lot of them around recently. And maybe it just freaked out and thought it was that. This is a slow process. I mean, I'd love it to be a big bass. I done foul looked it. Bloody hell. There it is. Looks like it's fouled itself. Let me get my net. This is what, oh, what have I got on my net? Oh dear. Right. Stop flopping about. Well, there she is. Great big bloody smooth-hound. Okay, right, we got that loose. He's loose. A pose for the camera. Ah, stop fucking about. Come on. Oh. There. Well, sod the pose for the camera. He's out. He's out here. A big one. So big. Weighed a bloody ton. Anyway, that's first big pain in the arse out the way. I don't want to catch too many of them. My God, this one's huge. Fuck, this one's even bigger. That's too big, and I've got my boxes open, and this isn't going to go well. I wonder if I just cut him off. This is a massive one. Oh, I don't fancy dealing with this shark at the minute. He's right under the boat now. What the kayak. Oh God, look at the size of him. He's half the size of the bloody kayak. Oh, he's taking some. Oh, look at the size of this bugger. Unfortunately, I've hooked him in the side of the mouth, so I really don't want to bring him onto the kayak in a minute. He's kicking away. Oh, Jesus. He's a strong boy. He's very strong. I'm struggling like hell with him. I'd be quite happy if this one broke the line, to be honest. I'm struggling with my... That's it. Do I even try to net him? That is the question. This is the bit where Glyn loses a net. He's so big. Oh, struggling like hell with him. Ah, good. He snapped himself off. Good. He managed to wrap himself around my... That was so big. That snapped the 20-pound line. Whew. Technically, I caught him. I brought him to the side of the boat. Jesus Christ almighty. Please, no more of them. They're huge. They're beating the hell out of me. It's all right if you're on a boat. I'm in a fucking kayak. The thing was bloody half the size of my kayak. Ugh. Right, we're half the size. I'm a little bit over-exaggerating there. But he's a quarter the size at least. I don't know. That's just way too strong for me. Anyway, let's get this one out. I need to put a weight on here. I was in the middle of weighting this up because I still putting. I've just put the other hook on the line that got snapped earlier. Now I've got a bloody sharks. What the hell is wrong with the place? I hope this isn't another shark. I think it is going to be though. Oh no, it's a little bass. Yay! And he's hooked through the mouth. There we are, let's have a little look at him. Here he comes. Come to Papa. Ah, good stuff. Right, put that on there. Too small to keep, so we'll put you back. Just put everything out of the way. Get my towel. Little spikies, look at the spines on him. Little spiky bastard. Right, put a towel on him. Let me try and get this in there. And he's hooked lovely there, just through the side of the mouth. That's it, come out nice and easy. And there we go. One lovely little bass. Return safely. Good, off you go. Go on, I don't want to see you. I want your big brother. Your dad. I've come over to see Cyril. Cyril the seal. He's right, he was about 40 feet in front of my kayak just now. Let me just see if he pops his head up again. I thought if Cyril's over here, that means the fish are over here. There he is. He's just put his head up. Cyril! I haven't seen you for ages, buddy. Where have you been? You see Cyril, there he is. He's having a good old look at me. He's not far, about 40, well, about 50 feet away. He's breathing, he's having a little look. Look like little dogs in the water. He's making a bit of a funny noise. I hope he's not feeling like he's going to attack me. Just had a lovely kick on this one. Now, I don't know if it's a fish running. Oh, yeah. See that? See that little, couple of little kicks on that? That's funny, I got a fish on this one. It didn't even register a bite. Mind you, he is small, so. It's just a little one. Hardly worth worrying about. Another little one. Put him back. Go on. I don't think he's too big though. But I need to retire this rod, it's falling to bits. Here he comes, he's coming around this side. He's giving me a good fight though, I give him that. He's coming around this side now. It's definitely the bigger one of the day. Whoa, what is that? Did you just see that? What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. That's why I need to get my top surface on. Oh, he's managed to... That's actually a keeper, I think. Some big bass coming in. Yeah, good. I know, yeah, I know that wasn't very comfortable. Let's just do a measure on this one. That's going to be close. It's got to be the full. This is a 45, just under. He's just under my keeper size. Oh, let's put you back, mate. Yeah, he's gone back tidy. Good. Managed to get the hook out of that one. Oh. You just see the power of the tide coming in here. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Second fastest tide in the world, this is. That's what makes it so dangerous. Fastest tide is over, I think it's like Nova Scotia, Canada way. But this Crystal Channel, absolutely bonkers. It's literally like the water's bubbling, and that's just because of the power of the tide coming in. All right, well, I'm well on my way home. Like I say, not that much. Where we have 3 bass and those 2 massive smooth-hounds. Oh, I really didn't want the smooth-hound. But yeah, I was hoping maybe we might hit some mackerel or something, but I suppose I didn't go far enough out. And the other thing is, the reason I'm coming back now is the wind picked up, and I really don't want to be out here if the wind starts doing a hoolie out here. So yeah, we'll make our way back. I might do some fishing if I can go the other side of the zone. Might pick up and do a little bit of fishing, maybe down towards the marsh. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do some on Llanstefan side. So we'll see you in a bit. So I managed to get myself lost on the sandbanks. I've ended up the wrong sandbanks. I've got to wait now. Let me just pan this around slowly for this sandbank to cover. It won't take long. I'm just sitting here using my boat. Although I'm inside the zone, I'm not actually in the water. Look, I'm standing up now. But yeah, it won't be long before that just covers over, and I've got to be in that channel. I come up the wrong channel, basically. Easily done. It's all right. But while I'm here, I've thrown a couple of rods in just in case. Oh, am I getting a bite on that one? Don't know. We'll see, but there is fish in here. I've seen one or two jump in. Well, this has to be the smallest fish I've caught. Size of the bloody hook as well. Stop hurting yourself, you silly fish. There you go. Oh, back he goes. Just a tiny little bass. Crazy. So it's not over yet. Oh, hello. Might have got a little bite on the other rod as well. Right. Let's wind this in, and I think I can get it back over to the other side now. Right, come on, let's make my way out of here. Just see how fast this tide comes in though. It's crazy. Right, I haven't got the anchor in. Right, back out of here. Jeez, look at the speed of that tide coming past me. Forgot to press play on that one. Let me get him out. There he goes. That's right, my face. Hold on, let me just put that safe. I don't want to hook in my face. It's the running reason why you wear sunglasses, even if you don't need to. Hey! Not a keeper. Back he goes. Again, nothing big. This is going to be another small one. Did he let go? Or is he just coming in lovely jubbly? I think he's let go. Yeah, definitely. That's given up, that is. He's stolen the bait and buggered off. Nice. Nice. Good rob. That was a good rob, that was. He robbed me blind. Ooh. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's not another bloody... No, this is a bass. This is a bass. Come on, this could be the keeper. Oh no, I think it's a smoothie. Yeah, definitely smoothie because he's pulling down. A bass would come to the surface, a smooth-hound, they try, yeah, there he is. Yeah, you can just see him under the water there. It's not a small one either. Oh, they give a good fight, mind. Let's get on that. Oh, it's so big. Ah, I got it. Jesus. Let's show him to the camera. Oh, there he is. Bashed his eye up a bit. Don't know how he managed to do that. Right, let's let him go. He's gone. Good. Now let's see the back here. Chaos when they catch them. Absolute chaos. This is another smooth-hound, I can tell straight away. A bit smaller. Might be the same bloody one. Oh, that's not gonna come out on camera very well, is it? In the sun. About the same size. He's decided to run. Oh. I'll get him a bit more. No. Ooh, good fight. He suddenly woken up. Suddenly realised, I don't like that. I don't want to be caught. Right, here we go again. Oh, no, he's going for a second run. He's got out the net. They're crafty at getting out the net. I need a bigger net for these guys. Right, there's that one. That's a big one. Oh, oh, don't you bite me. You see him? I don't know if you can see him. Good old couple of meters. There you go, off you go, mate. Right, that's it. That's another episode, all done and dusted. We're going home. I've got rid of the rest of the bait. I'm not sure if I got all of them, but yeah, not a bad haul. Loads of those. Nothing to eat though, that's the only problem. Nothing to eat. There are, there's the lovely village of Ferryside there. Baked in sun, facing west. And I'm heading eastward towards it. I'll land by the yacht club there in front. And thank you for joining me. I've been Glyn. This has been Cheapskate Fishing. And if you enjoy this sort of thing, consider to like, subscribe, whatever. I don't mind. I also got a gaming channel as well. That's Cheapskate Gaming. I like to keep it simple. All right. Anyway, I'm out here. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye now.